Hey, I made it! Hey everyone, how are you? Hope you're having a fun time. Oh dear. I don't know where to put my phone. And the kids want to hang out. Hold on. Disorganized kitty tonight. More ways than one. Alright, I'll let the kids in. What's going on here? Alright. The kids are on the loose. Hey. Anybody want to say hi? Oh, hi. I don't know if you. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's the other camera. Damn it. You guys can't see him, but he's on my lap. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's growling at me. Okay. Oh, he's climbing the table, too. Ooh. Buddy is here. I can't turn the camera because he's here. Hi, baby. Hey. Yeah, and Ivy's here, too. She's behind me. Hi. Hi, kids. Okay, let me get myself going here. Apparently I'm not going very well tonight. Oh, shoot. Let him not take the cable. This is what happens. Hey, Elaine. This is what happens. I decide to let the doodles in the room. Oh, I got a buddy. Let me get my tagging. Okay, he's now curled up on the floor. Good boy. Yeah, so tonight was one of those nights where, too much to get done and was kind of hoping to get things going and it didn't work out. Oh, he's really curling up under me. Good boy. Alright, well, I gotta be careful because tonight's die cutting. We are die cutting a bunch of green pieces. Damn. Now I gotta do this with Buddy here. So, not a long video. Let me find what I need. Because I didn't fully prep. I just kind of quickly... need a bunch of green paper. Kind of quickly got back in the room. And then here we are. Alright. Maybe if I just click on the thing, that might help. There we go. Peeking on camera. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, little buddy. He's a cutie. Alright, we're die cutting tonight. So a little bit of chat, a little bit of die cut, and we'll call it a night. I would have loved to have done more, but life is complicated. So I'm using the Sunshine Vibes dies tonight. Because I saw in Creativity Now, they had this wreath that they'd done up with a whole bunch of dies. And I think I should be able to use these to make a wreath card of some sort. So that's my quest. How many pieces I'm going to need, I have no idea. So I'm just going to dig through a bunch of green paper. Some of this I can't use because some of this is like really, really thin scraps. And I'm like, heck no. So that's out of the question. Of course, now I got a song stuck in my head. But yeah, just a basic check-in. How's everyone doing? I hope well. We had an awesome day, weekend and everything recently. And of course, now it's back to business. Back to getting stuff done. So yes, lots of die cut, my friends. But I still want to make sure I got on. At least, kind of get back to my routines. Alright, so this is going to take a while. Poke some of these out. And I'm so excited for the possibility of I might very well book that room that I talked about last night that I really, really want to do. It's going to take a bunch of planning. And whatever it is I plan out, it will not be for 2025, most likely 2026. Just by, logistics and figuring out details and plans and making sure I have time to accomplish what I want to accomplish. Because, hey, let's face it, we're all busy creatures. We all have stuff that we work on. So we'll do the best we can. So yeah, as you can kind of see, just prepping more die cuts. So lots of die cuts in this video. I don't even know how many pieces I need. I didn't even plan that far, but that's okay. A song stuck in my head. It's a Amy Lee type song with Halsey, I think her name is. More Mike type of music. I was listening to it earlier when I was getting the garbage recycling ready. Trying to, you know, somewhat. As much as I get frustrated with, hey, I got so much stuff to do, and people interrupt and that, but it's all good. So, again, as usual, make the best I can, really, is the way to go. As much as things may not work well, do what I can, and enjoy the journey. Oh, this is getting a little tighty. I definitely enjoy my arts and crafts, that's for sure. Glad to be crafting a bit tonight. Still working on creativity now. You're probably wondering, like, what am I doing? What's this creativity now? I know I've been working on it for like so long. To the point you're probably getting sick of listening to me talk about creativity now. No, it's a thing that, you know, comes up once a year in the Stampin' Up! World. And it's, for me, it has so much value of, I get great ideas from it, so might as well take advantage of the offerings. I know it's not for everyone, and that's totally okay. But since I come at this as a small business, it's a way of go learn some things, see some ideas, see what upcoming products are coming up later in the year, and, you know, essentially get inspired. Yeah. So as with, what am I making? I am making, Tony, these leafy pieces to shape into a wreath on a card. I don't have a drawing. I'm just kind of die cutting a whole bunch of stuff here. I'll do a quick on the table on the glass to kind of show roughly what I'm doing. Now I've got a bunch of pieces to start. And then this piece can go into my scraps. Because that's good now. So, oh yeah, more scraps. So this project is a labor of love. There's a lot of steps to it, as you may notice. So essentially, let me show in here. What I'm trying to do is cut enough pieces to shape all these into like a wreath type look, which we're getting there. Like there's one layer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So knowing that this takes 6 pieces, and I got 2 different greens happening, and that's okay. So essentially they're going to overlap. So ideally, my next few pieces, I think I'll do, so 6 and 3. So I'll do 9 more pieces. And hopefully I can have a little bit of variance in colors and see if this turns out. Okay, we already got that green, but I'll hang on to it. We have a green here we can use, just to add some flavor, kind of, sort of, to the colors. I like a little bit of a mixed. So there we go. There's another piece, just to play with it a little more. So I got a little more of that paper here. So we'll definitely cut more as we go. What I'll probably do is I'll finish off this piece that's here, put that one away. And then we have enough to probably make the wreath. Couple layers of greens. Then I'll have to find a Christmas. It doesn't have to be Christmas, but I'm gonna go with Christmas. Why not? Find like a Christmas phrase that might go well with it. I don't know yet. Just trying to gently pull these out. Helps to have a little pokey stick, because a lot of our dies, and even other dies out there, it doesn't have to be Stampin' Up! Dies. Oh wait, that doesn't go there. Has to kind of show. There's little hole there, hole there, hole there. It's supposed to help poke to get the paper out if it's stuck, which is super handy, because otherwise, how do you get the dies off? It is not easy when it's stuck to the paper. Come on, kitty cat. There, another round done. We'll do a couple more. Then I gotta figure out the shape of the card. We don't need Christmas yet. Hey, in my world, I gotta get started with Christmas. I'm doing at least 3 vendor shows this November. I'll probably be it for November. I'll have to see if anything else comes up in my radar. I might do a few more. I don't know. There's also October. October's a great month to start easing into Christmas. Definitely Halloween and all that. So I have a lot of product to make for my vendor shows. Because as I'm advancing as a demonstrator, as Color the Kitty and all that, I've been getting more into pre-made stuff to sell. More of my creations, so I have a lot to do the next 4 months, and I'm kind of dragging my butt working on this. But then again, this has a different value to me, so it's like when you have a list of so much to do and not enough time, you gotta pick and choose what to work on, and I'm fixating on this stuff, so here we are. But yeah, I like how we've got like 3 green colors in this for the wreath, which I think is going to look really, really good. Okay, I think I can only fit one more. Yeah, I can only fit one more on here. Where would they be? Good question. I'm confirmed for 2 out of 3. The third one, I have the save the date. Tentatively I'm booked. It's just I still have to register. 99% sure I'm going to do the third one anyway, because it's one I've been doing. This will be my 3rd year in a row. That's the one at Mohawk Park. It's my favorite event. So I already have the date. I'm probably pre-approved anyway, because I've been doing it since they started that one. So excited. So that's one. I will be at. Good question. So Mohawk. I'm not going to say the date in case it changes. November 15th. I'm at St. Clair Masonic Lodge in Milton, Highway 25, for their vendor market, and then I'm also at Knox Church on Main Street on November 22nd. So those dates are so confirmed. I'm registered and everything, so that's pretty awesome. And what I will have is, as usual, I'll have a make and take of some sort. What it will be, I don't know yet. We shall see. But it'll be something good. I'll also have puzzle packets, crafting kits, handmade cards already, calendars, gift card holders, like little boxes and stuff like that. So that's on my radar, for at least on the top of my head. Gift tags, you know, stuff like that. So here's how the Wreath is coming along. Gives me a chance to look at it and think and see how I want to customize it. I feel like it needs something, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're missing a component here. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, Tony. Alright. There we go. There's a rough wreath I got going on here. I'm definitely going to have it less structured than this round thing. Elaine's asking, is that the church I went to last year? No, actually, the 2 confirmed events, I haven't been there before, which is going to be really, really cool. I'm excited. They're both, the 2 confirmed ones, they're both in Milton. And yeah, I will definitely have all the information available as needed. Last year. Yeah, totally different locations. So I'm starting to get on a list of a lot of people's areas and stuff. Yay! Alright, so here's my wreath. So I also want to know a measurement. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it's at least 4 inches. So definitely the card concept I saw was not the regular card size. So I'm definitely going to have to do some creative stuff here and figure this out and decide how I'm going to assemble it. But that's a good start for the forming of this. I still might do my regular size. Let's see here. Let's look at some white paper. Yeah, so there's a sheet of that right there. I'm going to grab another sheet here. I'm going to play around a little more here. Alright, I was going to move all that off to the side. It's going to fall apart, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. I'm going to attempt my normal size. See how it looks. See if it comes up well. Well, appreciate that, Tony. I know I'm calling you Tony. I know that's not your name, but it's all good. But yeah, I'm going to be a busy kitty. And I know it's too early to think about Christmas, but hey, I'm going there on it. Alright, so I've got this. I've got that. Okay, that's 4 1/4 by over 6. So I'm going to trim this down to my normal size because I prefer my size by 5 1/2. So I like to layer with both. That way, one on top of the other. Just kind of gives a little more framing. Alright. So then I have choice. I could use liquid glue or I could just, you know, start going at it with whatever adhesive of choice. I think I'm just going to use glue dots personally and just start framing it up. Now, I probably should plan better what I'm doing, but I like to kind of wing it. When I'm in the creative stage of planning a new project, I like to kind of wing it. And it's later when I redesign it again, I'll actually refine it a little better. So, glue dots, let's grab some and do a little bit tonight. Since I'm already here and I'm already still crafting, why not? Hey, I did post earlier about late night crafting, so here we go. And yeah, just start somewhere. I think I'm just gonna only use like 2 glue dots per section, I think. I'm not using dimensionals. Dimensionals is gonna be too much of a pain in the butt today. What I also could have done is I could have done adhesive sheets, but I didn't. Because again, that's something that, you know, better planning, but at this stage, I kind of like it to be a little uneven. Alright, so really it's... just kind of go somewhere and hope that works. Let me just check. Yeah, I'll make it work. If I'm worried about the positioning, I can always grab a couple of the other pieces and already feel out where's my line going. If I'm worried about it. Yeah, see, I went a little too strong on the side there, so I'm glad I kind of did a quick moment of test. Let's pull it up a bit. Got the glue that's stuck on there, but that's okay. That's fixable. There we go. So let's see. Oh, this looks worse. That's not bad. I'm gonna fix it some more. I have 3 different greens here actually, which is kind of cool. Just to kind of really break it up. All right, I'm gonna roll with that. So I'm just gonna shape it out so I have a bit of an idea of where I'm going. Yeah, I agree. Definitely hard with the curves, but still, there's multiple ways of going at it. There we go. Now I kind of know my positioning. There we go. So now I can really start gluing down. At least glue a bit of it down tonight and then come back to this tomorrow. Alright, I'm gonna do the one color green to start. Then I'll come back in after with the other colors. With the other greens. But yeah, this project takes a lot of patience because first have to die cut all the pieces. And then come in and start playing and figuring out where to put them. And see, liquid glue is good for this too, but I don't like liquid glue. Oh, that's better. Yeah, it just takes a bit to, you know, work with it. Alright, now that we know where the last piece is going, there we go. For at least this round of the wreath. I feel like it needs to move a little. Hold on. Just how it's positioned. There we go. I'm a little happier with that now. There we go. Oh, already got 2 glue dots on there. Okay. Let's hope this comes together well. And that's okay if it's a little imperfect, because we'll cover that up. So the next round, I'm going to use the light green and work it some more. Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate the feedback. Doesn't have to be super perfect, because if it looks super perfect and it's got like a little flaw, it's going to make it worse. So I gotta make it imperfect. But I still want it to make it look like it wasn't completely thrown together like a 5-year-old. Alright. But at least now I can offset the pieces. Now that I got the framework. That'll make it interesting. Because that way it's not all perfectly one on top of the other. I want a little bit of variances. But there we go. See, now we're starting to get a little bit of action here. And what I could do is I could also get some twine and put some twine in there too. But I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that tonight. I just want the wreath green pieces to be the star. And another light green to complete that circuit. Yeah, got it stuck to my finger. Alright, so the last one of that section. Alright, that's good. So then we'll do it again with, I'm going to swap to the darker greens again. Just rotating. Now it's going to be interesting. Do I put these on top, above, or below? That's a good question. I think, I don't know yet. Well, let's see. That looks different. He likes it. Well, thanks, Tony. Alright, well, I'm going to go like a little more above. That way, again, it fills in a little more. I'm going to go like there. And if I really, and I could do another, well, we'll see at the end. I'll stick around to glue all these down. That way we can kind of see if it needs more. I can also embellish it with, you know, with gems. I could look at other die cuts, potentially. I mean, there's other ways of filling it in other than this. Alright, so then there we go. Makes me think of a wheel right now. Inside, yes, inside I'm planning on stamping something, like a phrase. I just don't know. Oh no, I probably should have done this layer on the inside, but it's too late. I'm already doing it outside. I can always do another section on the inside. But yeah, no, I'm thinking of definitely stamping something in the middle. Still makes me think of a wheel right now. Alright, let's get this one on. There we go. A little light there, but that's okay for missing something. Alright, so I want to do another layer. I had the pieces cut, so we're doing it. So this time, I'll go more on the inside. How's that? Green piece, possibly. I do have a piece stamp somewhere. I gotta find it. Although I might do a different color, I don't know, than green. Just to change it up, you know. So I think it needs some flowers on here, eh? Problem is, I'm not sure what I have for flowers. Do I still want it Christmas, or do I want it, you know, normals? Alright, pull off this white cap or two. Glue that on. Alright, last piece. Yeah, it doesn't look it looks a little too roundy, but I like it. I really do. Probably if I took more time, I could have made it really imperfect, but you know, or I was on but earlier, but oh, the imperfect is good. Yeah, but it looks pretty round to me. I think I got quite a thing happening here. But definitely a lot of work to it. This I would not do as a class, I will say that. This just takes, I mean, unless people really want to do this in the class, I'll go right ahead. But in that case, they can die cut their own pieces, in my opinion. There we go. There's our wreath. Ooh. I just thought of something. Now I want to add to it. A bird. Seriously, a bird. Problem is, I don't know what I have accessible to me right now. Ooh, I want a bird, I want a bird, I want a bird. Because I was sorting these before, then I got busy, and I got away from sorting them. But I think I have a bird somewhere. Oh, I hope so. Oh yes, oh yes. Found some birds. Well, thanks guys. Appreciate it. So, here's some birds. Just as a quick glance. I just want to pick this up so I can see what colors they are. Okay. Okay, I like this guy. I like that a lot. Alright. So we got a little birdie. And then I gotta stamp something. But the stamping may have to wait for another day because I gotta think of what I want to put on there and I have no idea. So, here's our progress. Now, I'm gonna look at some gems. I'm really feeling green in this, so I want to put some green in there. More green. We already got lots of green, but I want more. So let's start with 3. Actually, let's start with 5 gems. Just to kind of, you know, muck with it a bit. Hi, buddy. I know you're under me. We're going to bed soon. And then, yeah, there we go. There. Add a few gems. It's come along quite nicely. Next up is really figuring out a stamp for the inside. I don't know what I want to use, to be honest. Yeah, I'll think of something. We'll come back to this. This is a great start. And this is going to be with dimensionals on top of the card, like so. And this is actually looking, now that I see it like this is looking really, really good. So I'm excited. All right, so we'll come back to this later. With that, friends, I'm going to go. It's late here. Definitely bedtime. And hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check back again on progress and stuffs. And have fun. Keep crafting. Enjoy what you do. We'll see you soon. Bye.